Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. Following the interception here, Fitzpatrick. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Second down following the incompletion. And the D looking like they may blitz. Here's Fitzpatrick. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal.
I love him, and I liked him a bunch coming out of Ohio State because the more this game leans towards speed and less on bulk, that's where Ryan Shazier excels because of his ability to run down plays. If anything goes away from him, he'll chase it. A lot of the time, he can run with tight ends, running backs downfield, and pass coverage. That only helps his outside linebackers like James Harrison and Bud Dupree get to the quarterback.
So a field goal here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Alive when the steel curtain was playing. I know them, but I just want to let you know I wasn't alive.
I'm going to keep peppering that in there, and one of these days you're going to think that you were.
Marcus Gilchrist there to bring him down. And they're going to speed things up here. He may try and run for this. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. He's on to punt for the first time tonight. This is taken at about the 14. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Here to the 31-yard line. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. And the Jets D, they call on a couple extra defensive backs on third. From the gun on third down, it's Roethlisberger. He's got his man here. It's Green. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. A big gain of 38 there on third down. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. They'll throw on first down with now bad hit, and he lost the football. It's loose, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. And New York sent to take the field. 3 yards left to grab here on third down. And some extras coming up on the line here, readying for the blitz. They run with Powell. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
This team doesn't mind running the ball in any situation, and I thought he was going to get the first down the way the
They brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
Roethlisberger now to throw on third down. And able to find Green. And he'll be taken down. Throw on third down. And able to find Green. And he'll be taken down. But not before he gets into enemy territory. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son. And then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach.
And this is caught. And he takes it down deep into enemy. I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Fitzpatrick now on second down. And he's got Decker, left side. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. The field, and they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he's taken down, but not before getting. I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
Fitzpatrick now on second down. And he's got Decker, left side. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Understanding positioning and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Desperation time. Fitzpatrick on fourth down. And Marshall's got it. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the... 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
And there's a good opportunity to just want to ride there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. They come out here in the eye. Second down, the ball. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Matt Ford to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. A screen to Bell. It's a gain of 15 that time. And so the incomplete pass brings up second down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Second and 10. It's Roethlisberger once more. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And his guys will take over the 25-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue. I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll throw again, Fitzpatrick. And he's got a noon one. And he's taken down at the 43. This will be incomplete.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab it, and that'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
And he's the unless, of course, you're playing defense.
If you're getting points per reception, you got a reception, but no yardage. Great job by the defense, though. They read through that one.
They read through it, gave up no yardage, and people got credit for tackles. Pretty good deal.
Again, it's Fitzpatrick taking a shot here for Marshall. Caught by Marshall. He's got it. He's got a Jets touchdown. Their big-bodied receiver now dealing with a 2nd and 7. Again, we'll see the pistol here. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. It's caught inside the 25. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Fitzpatrick to throw for it on 4th down. And able to find Decker. It's a big play that time by the Jets. 30 yards. So the offense needing 4 yards. It's 3rd down. This time, Roethlisberger will throw. Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Buster Screen. And they have the football and will take over at the 24.
After the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. On 3rd down, Fitzpatrick. He's going to loft one deep left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A gain of 39 that time.
In the middle of some traffic and people, bodies all around him, but he usually has the focus to haul that one in.
3rd down here for the offense after the incomplete pass.
Hey. 4 down. Ready. Over.
To the air again, Fitzpatrick surveying the field. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And he's going to miss this one. Wide to the left from distance. It's no good. So no 6 points, incomplete.
When teams take shots at the end zone, you've got to defend it the same way you would defend the 1st down sticks. You defend the goal line exactly the same way. They can't cross that. You play through the receivers, and on that play, that's exactly what they did and batted it away.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. We're just treated to an absolute dandy in this one. A great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime, that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So